What's up everyone, it's Bo and I'm back with another video here in Las Colinas, Texas, right outside Dallas. Not too far from where we are. Local event we got today, Sneaker Exit Dallas, another round. Here we go. So super excited to do this event. This is the first time I've had the camera for this event. I've actually been to a ton of these. It's probably like my 4th or 5th event. I got all the little vendor things in my room. Appreciate Harrison and Tim for hooking it up. Having us come out for another event. We brought 200 pairs to sell today. It took a little bit to get it over here, but we got it done. We're setting up right now. We got Mr. Beeson with us today, and Raul. Blake is unfortunately sick, but we're gonna make it work. Huge shout out to everybody that has already subscribed to the channel. We are just around that 8,000 subscriber account. Huge shout out to everybody who supported us, liked videos, comment down below. The comments have been great lately, so huge shout out to everybody for giving us suggestions, telling us what the favorite part of the video is. And speaking of that, if you haven't watched our Got Soul day 1 or day 2 video, go watch that. Really awesome videos. Huge shout out to Got Soul and meeting everybody. Joe LaPuma, huge shout out to you, brother. But in the second day Got Soul video with Joe LaPuma, we're going to choose at the end of this video the 2 winners for the $100. All you had to do was go to that video, comment down below what your favorite part of the video is, and we're gonna randomly select those 2 winners at the end of this video. So stay tuned at the end of this video to see who the 2 winners are for the $100. Thank you guys for supporting us so much, and that's on the behalf of myself and Got Soul. Another event is coming soon. I think actually today they are announcing the next city that they are coming to. We have a little insider info, but we're not gonna spread it. Just kidding. It's Got Soul Houston. We will be in the building buying and selling all day long. We're super excited for that event, but before that event comes up, we have a super packed fall schedule right now. We are headed to Kobe Swap Meet, October 8th, Raul's first Kobe Swap Meet that he'll ever be at. So I'm super excited to get that quality. After Kobe's, we got SneakerCon Dallas. It's gonna be a movie. I know so many resellers that are actually in this building that started their resale career just on SneakerCon Dallas of 2021. So it's gonna be crazy. Last year was insane. Probably one of the best events ever, honestly. That was a really, really good one. That's going to be at Market Hall in Dallas, right outside the city. And then Got Soul is that following weekend of October, the end of October. And then the following weekend, we have Kickspo, another Kickspo event. It was a huge success last time. We sold like 30 pairs of Yeezy slides alone at the last Kickspo event, which, you know, I buy Yeezy slides, so I was pretty happy about that day. That will be in Arlington, Texas, so huge shout out to Kickspo as well for that. So we got some events lined up for you guys, so if you haven't already, please go subscribe. There's gonna be a lot of great content coming out, a lot of cool faces that we're gonna see as we go to all these other events and stuff, but thank you guys so much for your support. Let's go check out the setup real quick. All right, so expectations for the event, usually pretty good. I expect to sell around 10,000 today. That's pretty modest, I think, for 200 pairs. I think that's easy to do. If the customer base is here. We'd like to run some bulk deals today. I'm not really trying to liquidate anything per se. Like I'm okay with holding on to a lot of stuff, but I only brought like 4,000 today just in case there are good deals to buy. I'm still like in the market for buying, so if you are selling, please hit me up on Swappin Instagram. I've done a ton of deals since the Got Soul video. Huge shout out to everybody that has done GUA with me. Gifted upon arrival, essentially what I do. You guys send the shoes, and the lights just got lighter. Did you see that? Yeah. Like we all like gained like 5 years. But you guys ship the shoes to me. I'll authenticate them when I get in, and I'll send you the money. No problems. I have a ton of people that we can give references to all over the place. So if you guys trust me, really appreciate it. Guys that have already done it and guys that could do it in the future, and ladies as well. But thank you guys so much for the support so far on the Instagram. It's been going crazy. We just hit like 5K on Instagram, which is huge. I post everything that I have for sale on the Instagram story. So if you guys want to buy anything that I buy today or I bought in previous videos, it may still be available on the Instagram story at SoulSwappin. Go drop a follow. You know, I'm always posting good stuff. But hopefully 10,000. I would like to move around probably 40, 50 pairs. That'd be pretty cool. I would like to leave with less than what I brought. But let's see if we can do that today. All right, so we're here at the table. We got 2 tables today. We brought 200 pairs. So, I mean, from my experience at events, we've only really been able to fit around 150 on 2 tables, 160 if we can stretch it. But we're gonna put like some boxes up front to put more pairs out. We'll show like an updated picture whenever we're done. But anyway, huge shout out to Mr. Beeson right here. One of my mentors. He used to be my high school dean of students actually. So huge shout out to him for helping, always helps at the local events and stuff. Raul obviously behind the camera. But as you can see, lots of Yeezys right now. There's still got a ton of Jordans in the car that I haven't taken out yet, but The majority that I brought today is Yeezys. I think 120 pairs out of the 200 are Yeezys. So when I look at like my sales report on what I've done for this year, 35% of my sales have been Yeezys. So what that tells me is I just want to get back into Yeezys because I've been moving them better. Obviously market change, market fluctuates, Yeezy up, down, whatever, Kanye news, all that other stuff.
I'm sorry, you know, I'm not going to argue with people that are broker than me about money.
Understood.
So we got a full-size run of turtle doves. There's more in the car that I got to bring, but there's a full-size run of turtle doves, full-size run of pure slides, full-size run of onyx, probably a half-size run of the red stripes, a couple zebras, bones, a couple of miscellaneous 350s, bone slides. We got almost a full-size run. I got some like really good stuff you guys don't really see, like mixed carbon foam runners, vermilions. I got like 4 or 5 pairs of these. Onyx, I think I have like 5 left. The Arat foam runner, it's this one. And then the sands over there. Guys, if you go to events, be very careful. These are literally identical. This one may be a little darker, but they're identical. So when we're packing up today, we just got to make sure that they're separated, because if you have both of these shoes at the same time, you could get them mixed up, and that's not good because one goes for like $70 less than the other one. So anyway, we got some heaters too. I know like there's some more in the car, but we got these right here, the ICAs. And then we have like 5 of the Philly SBs. Hard to find these right now. On that note, the SB pack, the Dodgers that we talked about in the Got Soul video, October 1st, those will be in the collection. But anyway, let's get this done so I know we can start selling some pairs, maybe start buying too. But thank you everybody for watching this video so far, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the rest of the video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this is one of the best off-whites in my opinion. This is my favorite Air Force. I have the yellow pair over there. I really think this one is probably the best one. I like the MCA too. I used to have those, but I really like these. There's no other shoe like this. I gotta be honest. My guy right here says his girl hit on sneakers.
Yeah, only the women hit.
I'm fully convinced that's the same too. He said how much?
13.
I gotta check them. I gotta do my check, and then I got cash for it. Honestly, bro, I haven't gotten excited about a pair of shoes in a while. This one, I like the yellow toes a lot, but the price isn't really high, so it doesn't really like. I'm gonna be honest, like higher the price of the shoe, it gets me a little more excited. But I think got it. Yep. I don't get very excited about shoes anymore just because I see a lot of them, but this one. I think the next one I'm gonna be really excited about is when I get my Lost and Found Jordan 1. So you want to pop up a picture? That's a great shoe right there. I've had this forever, like high school, like long time. It's one of the best quality Jordans I've ever seen.
Man, that is nice.
Bo, tag yourself.
Yeah, that's nice. And the gold lace locks.
Yeah.
Here's 3 bills for this.
So 24. Decent for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. He's taking my personal, actually 2 personals, just Don's Beach. Sad to see these go, man. And then the Off-White Lemonade Air Force, because I just picked up the better one in my opinion. But huge shout out to you, bro. You want to shout out the Instagram?
Yeah, follow my store, NWA Hype. Hit us up on Instagram. Hit us up on the website, you know.
Just copping the Vapor Waffle sale and gum ones, I think, for $300, size 12. Shout out to you, bro. You want to shout out the Instagram or anything?
Yeah, sure. Salvador's Gym.
$1? I'll take 2. Actually, just give me 1. Actually, you know what? I already said 2. Whatever.
Yeah, because I saw you sold one for 180.
There you go. All right, guys, so I've done a little bit of cashing out. Obviously, you saw the Off-White Air Force. That was insane. But I did a 5-pair deal already ready with my guy over here. It's 4 Jordan 1 lows and then a dunk. It's that blue paisley dunk. And then red toe lows, grade school. And then the last one is, hold on, it's this one right here. It is the vintage gray Jordan 1 low. They don't go for very much. They're around markets like 110, 120. I really suggest you guys get into these because Jordan 1 lows I think are the next wave right now, especially with the holidays coming up. A lot of people buying cheap stuff, especially with my Instagram and everything going on with the market. But I mean, look at the color block. You got a cream midsole right there, white and gray. Pay attention to colors on this stuff, guys, on the silhouettes. I think if you can find these for around 110, 120, it's a great call, great investment. You get them off for around 150, 160. I think it's easy money. But huge shout out to this guy right here. We've done a bunch of deals before. You want to shout out to Instagram?
Instagram T's Creative Closet. We got an event that's about to get ready to come up. It's October 8th. If you're in the Chicago area, come on by. We definitely buying, selling, trading. We got the best DJs. We got the best everything that's going on. Show up. Show out.
Total for the whole deal for the 5 pairs was 700 flat. You worked with me. Thank you, brother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Actually got a sneaker event coming up. It's called Sneaker Fest. This is the flyer right here. If you guys want to go follow the Instagram. It's Sunday, October 9th. If you guys want to pull up 12 to 5, go check out the flyer. If we can get like a good close-up of that. You guys pull up if you guys are in the north, all right? Thank you. You shout out the Instagram or anything?
Nah, I'm good.
Size 10, Red Thunder for 320. Good deal, good business.
I'll run forward with that too.
Don't find these very often. Size 10, Jackie Robinson. Pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Take it easy, man.
There you go. So, right next to us, I don't know if he's been on the channel before, but I've seen him at almost every event that's in Dallas, Houston, Texas area. Shout out to you, brother, as always. My size 13 brothers, we got to stay together. He won't tell me anything that's a 13, obviously, because, you know, he's stingy like that. But he does have some stuff not in his size, our size, that he's willing to give me. Jackie Robinson dunk 9.5. We're going to do 400 on those. And then the Philly SBs, I just sold all mine, so I'll buy some more. 11.5, the size I didn't have, but I'm paying 270 on it. So what is that? Quick math, 670 for both. Shout out to your brother, my brother right here. If you got an Instagram, you want to shout out or anything?
Louisiana Laces, man. At all the shows, man. Phoenix, we coming.
Size 10.5 Valerian, brand new. They come with like this. I know. Yeah, all of them. Like these are probably the worst ones I've seen, but they have like this. It's not a dust. Okay, thank you. It's not. It's like a dust, but like it doesn't mean they're used. So like if you just get like a wet rag or like a, I don't know, like a, what are they called? Like Windex wipe or something. I don't know. But if you just like wipe it, it'll go away. But 10.5 for 180. I mean, that's a good deal. Shout out to my brother right here, man. You want to shout out Instagram?
Yeah. Cash Kicks 1 with a K. Cash Kicks 1 with a K.
Alright, brother. First table we actually went to made a deal. Red stripes, size 10.5. He got me on the 5, man. 285, I guess. And then our Shoutout, we've been buying those up for 140. So I think that's what, 325? No, 425, 425. Yeah, they did go up a little bit. GS sizes specifically, but I'll take a mints for 140 all day. Huge shout out to my guy right here. You say you're from Little Rock, right?
Yeah.
All right, plug the Instagram.
Yeah, Max Souls. That's where you can follow me. My boy Trey Soul is over there, but you know how we rock it.
Wave Runner, size 13. Bro, I used to have a pair. I like them. It's just like, I'm not going to go out of my way to wear it, I don't think. My favorite's the analog, not this one, but this is probably a good second, I'd probably say, for the 700s. 320, can't beat it, honestly. Shout out to you, brother. You want to shout out Instagram?
Yeah. Shout out Frederick Bow, at Frederick Bow, TikTok.
Go follow the man, why not? So, vintage gray lows. I talked about them earlier, another 7Y, 120, can't beat it. If you want to sell more pairs to me, go on my Instagram, @Swappin. DM us right now. We do need these pairs, all right? But vintage gray, size 7Y for 120. Shout out to my brother right here. You want to shout out the Instagram? He had it ready to go. Shout out to you, bro. What city are you out of?
Irving, bro, right here.
Oh, okay, right here in Irving, backyard. 120, pretty simple. Thank you, brother. All right, guys, didn't get too far. Literally right across the way, another Jordan 1 low that I've been moving really well. The Marina Blue lows. This is a 7 women's for 120. Man, huge shout out to these guys right here, man. You want to shout out the Instagram for everybody?
Hey, Nashville, Tennessee, the Soul Socket, 1801 Jefferson Street, Suite 204. Come check us out.
Again, literally right across the way. I talked to him earlier about these bread toe lows, and you know what? We came to a great deal. 5, 5, 6.5, 6.5, and 6. So 5 pairs. We just came out to, I think it's gonna be like 112 a pair, essentially. We were like really close on the price, so we just kind of came to an agreement on the 5 pairs. And then I'm also gonna take this Onyx V2 size 10. These went up crazy. I was paying like $250 on these, and I looked at market, they're at like $320, $330, so I'll pay $3. I mean, that's a good price. I feel like I can get probably, I'm not gonna make much on it, but like to make the deal make sense, it made sense. That's another thing that I've said in other videos before. If you guys are at events and you're trying to buy multiple pairs, or if you're off on price on a couple of dollars on some certain shoes, find something else for it to make sense for the seller, right? Because you can't pass up on that deal when you know you're gonna make money on the other stuff. But huge shout out to my guy right here, man. You wanna shout out your Instagram?
580.souls on IG.
Pretty simple. I think the total came out to $860 for 6 pairs. Let's get them cashed out. Literally just got back to the table. I can't make this up, man. 170 for a orange paisley, 8.5 women's. Can't be mad, it's a good size. Good thing I got out of these. I paid way too high. Luckily I got them off on consignment, so I made some kind of money on them, but man, I bought those way too early. But anyway, thank you, brother, appreciate you. You want to shout out Instagram for YouTube?
RGO Texas, y'all go follow it, appreciate it.
That's how we do deals around here, right? We don't play around, okay? My guy came up, he wanted my last Travis Reverse 8.5. He had some good pairs. Usually I don't really entertain trades, but you know what? My guy gave me good pairs. Military, size 7Y, gotta have it. Valerian, size 10, I just sold all of them. I'll take another one. UNC 8.5 and a white Oreo 8.5 plus 140. I mean, that's good for both of us. He gets a great personal. Is it for the toe? We'll see if it's for the toe, if it's on his Instagram that he's about to shout out. What's the Instagram, bro?
Mike.sneakers with a Z.
You guys go follow him. Super huge shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much. We sold out of these. We had 3 pairs to start today. It's our last one out the door. Appreciate everybody from today that's done some deals. Maybe we can do a couple more. It's closing down a little bit, but let's get this guy his shoes. I'm gonna go through all his and we'll get it all figured out. Thank you guys. Y'all, probably one of the last deals of the day, honestly. I know I've seen my boys like right across from where our table is. I've been meaning to come over here. I know I bought one pair, just one pair, right? I bought a military GS off him earlier that we already agreed to over Instagram. Again, I'm gonna plug it again. You guys can comment down below how annoyed you are, but please, if you wanna sell me pairs, if you wanna buy pairs, Soul Swappin on Instagram, go follow. We just hit 5K. Let's do some deals, man, let's work. Shout out to Soul Peel, it's my guy right here. I've done a bunch of deals with him, man. A bunch. Tag the Instagram, tell them again where they follow you.
Soul Peel on IG.
They got 2 Shoutout Toe GS, 6 and 6.5 for $290, 145 each. Shout out to you, brother. You got an Instagram you want to shout out?
Yeah, JG Kicks on Instagram.
Pretty easy. 1, 2, 3. He gave me a 10 back. All right. There you go. Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys. Huh?
Oh, you gave me 200. Remember?
See, honest guys are the best, man. I love that. Hey, 200 back in my pocket. I would have paid $590. Wait, it's $490 for those. Ooh. There's no margin in that, guys. Don't pay $4.90 for 2 pairs of Shoutout Tolos, all right? But I think that's about all the deals we're gonna get today. Maybe I'll do one more trip and then we'll see what happens. No, let's settle down for a second. Let's have a chat, all right? I can't get anywhere. I can't move anywhere. I can't walk anywhere. Like, the event's like almost over. Like, most people have left. I can't even walk around and do my final lap. This is harassing me, annoying me. But he's giving me a good deal. 330 on a, well, all right, how I'm gonna break it down on my sheet, probably 320 and then do 160 on these. 480 for 2 pairs. I got the bleached corals because I just sold all of them. I'll take another 13. I mean, I love the shoe, I'm biased. And then a 13, cool. With the loud pack. Now, boys and girls, we're gonna censor that because we are a PG-13 channel. It's a little too much for me, bro. You know, it's a little too much for me. He had 2 of them things in there, like not just 1, but 2. We know what he's doing after, all right? But sorry, 480 for the 2, no loud pack included. Huge shout out to you, brother, as always. Thank you so much.
Louisiana Laces in the building.
Gotta follow him. Thank you, brother. All right, guys, like he just said, it's about time we made a deal. The Stink Kicks on Instagram. Go follow him. He's one of my favorite resellers in Dallas. Shout out to you, brother. Did a 4 clip. We did Shoutout Tolos and a 9.5. A blue tint size 8. Red Thunder size 10. And a size 12 infrared 970 for the total deal. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you so much. Just shout out to Instagram one more time for him.
The Stink Kicks. Yes, sir.
Thank you, brother. And then my man over here, hey, come here. I know you want to plug your stuff. Come on. He sold me a size 8 Vermilion foam runner for $250. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. You want to shout out to Instagram?
Do you want to put the plug?
Nah, bro. That's probably going to close out the cashing out. We're going to definitely get the guys from Sneaker Exit on the video just so they can talk about the event and recap everything for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so we couldn't end the video off a better way than meeting up with my man Harrison. Huge shout out to you, brother. He is the owner of Sneaker Exit, and let me tell you that this guy really cares about the culture in the sneaker world and like just the love of the shoes and stuff. He's a size 13, 14, so that's kind of how we struck a chord, honestly. It's like our size was about the same because when COVID was going on, they did some Sneaker Exits events and they came to Dallas, and it was hard to know it was him running the event because he had like his mask on and stuff, and I had no idea. When I first met you, I had no idea that this was like your event. And man, they have come a long way. Like, they've got freaking jerseys with Sneaker Exit all over them, but you know, besides that, they've got events all the time. Probably like, I think you guys are aiming for about an average like twice a month, once a month average type thing, right?
Yeah, just about. We should end the year with this year 25 or 26 shows this year.
That's pretty incredible. I mean, considering where I remember you guys like almost came out of nowhere. Honestly, I've never heard of Sneaker Exit, and then I heard it was coming to Dallas, and I was like, all right, we'll try it out. And man, since that point, you guys have just grown, continue to grow. I mean, most vendors I've seen at a Sneaker Exit, I don't know about the numbers or anything, but it just looked like so many people were in line waiting to get their tables in today. Lots of pairs in the building today. Honestly, lots of good people that I met today. You guys are really for the community, and I appreciate you always hooking it up with me, showing love with me. I've been to how many Sneaker? I mean, I was telling it earlier in the camera, I have like 5 of these at the crib. Like, just
that's really like, you know, our goal with the vendor lanyards. You know, just personally, we like keepsakes. We like the ability to look at a lanyard and kind of go back and be like, hey, that was that Landon Shore to Dallas show. Right. So hopefully we're able to bring the same memories for our vendors. You know?
Yeah. So when did you start this event? Like, when did you start doing it?
Oh, I started doing it first one was 2014. We did it in like a small, like 3,000 square foot club. Yeah. In Atlanta. It was called the Quad. It shut down like years ago. But it was just doing it 3 to 4 times a year until 2018. then we started to just ramp up and travel to different cities. We did South Florida and headed out northeast as well. But then COVID hit, 2020. And during COVID, we just made decisions like, hey, we're just gonna go for it. And luckily, we're in a state where the restrictions were a little bit more lax.
In the states that you were going to, right?
Yeah. So Georgia, Texas, Florida.
Right.
And we're able to grow our company through Atlanta, through West Palm Beach, and through Dallas. Coming here to Irving Convention Center for the first time last July. And since then, we've done, this is show number 6 in Dallas. But really couldn't do it without the community and really just positioning ourselves, not necessarily trying to like catch the wave or go with any hype or momentum or anything like that, just being available for vendors. Because, I came up as a vendor myself and I know how influential these events can be to your growth, right? You can meet the right person and you can build with them outside of the show, and that can take your business to next levels. So it's really about the community, the in real life experience, and the volume of it as well, right? You can't just bank on like, hey, I'm just go to like 3 or 4 big shows a year. Like really trying to do as many as possible, because you just never know. Like it's usually the shows that like you think, oh, it's probably gonna be an all right today, that turns out to be like a great day.
And honestly, it's funny you say that. That's exactly what I said today. I sometimes shows are good, shows are bad. It really depends on like who's buying, who's selling for certain prices, how the market is and stuff. But man, I will say on record, this is my best selling show I've ever been to. I had one sale today for a store. They cashed me out for $8,000 on like 30 pairs or so. And then I had another store cash me out. I think like it started off with like 2 pairs. They ended up buying over 30. That was another probably 8,000 from that. So I'm pretty sure we sold over 80 pairs today, did almost 30,000 in sales. I mean, that's just unbeatable. So if you haven't already, go to sneakerexit.com, go check out where their next events are coming. And they do it often, as you told me, and they're doing probably average about twice a month, which is really good for events, because I know you guys got to travel, you got to take teams out, you got to do all that other stuff, and I know that I don't want to get too much in the weeds about how events run and what you guys got to do in the back end, but this is not easy to do. Where can they follow you guys?
Definitely follow us at the Sneaker Exit, and just also want to tell you thank you for coming out. Thank you for your continued support. We don't take anything for granted. We notice every interaction, especially the positive ones. Probably don't mind the negative ones too much.
Where's the next event at?
So we'll be in West Palm Beach next on Saturday, October 1st. And that'll be our first doubleheader, what we call it, because we'll be in Cleveland the day after. So we'll be in Cleveland on Sunday, October 2nd, followed by Gwinnett, which is in North Atlanta, October 9th. And Halloween weekend, we're in Charlotte, Sunday, October 30th. So
I've been to their Atlanta show, I've been to their West Palm Beach show, and I've been to the Dallas show. The Atlanta show was great, but I've heard amazing things about Charlotte specifically. I don't know. I've heard
Charlotte doesn't get a lot of love, but people need to check it out.
Well, you got to think about it too, right? Like they're not going to go to cities that like aren't popping. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
I know you guys like to expand and do all that stuff, but if you keep going
honestly,
back, like
we're going to start to show a lot of love to the smaller markets.
Let's go.
Soon.
That's awesome.
Somebody's got to turn it around. So we'll take that chance. And there's really, you think about it, sneakerheads are popping up everywhere.
True.
And I can't imagine being like an enthusiast living, in a state where you don't get a show or you don't get to experience this.
I've never experienced that. So, and I know from Atlanta, like you didn't experience that either, because the sneaker market runs really deep. Like sneaker culture is really deep over there. But wow, that's pretty cool that you guys are trying to look for markets that are untouched. That people really don't get the love like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
But thank you, brother, for taking the time. We got to pack up all these pairs, get home. I'm exhausted. I haven't ate today. But anyway, thank you, brother, so much for everything. Obviously looking forward to the next one that I can come out to. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys haven't already, go like, comment, share the video, subscribe, do all those great things for us. Comment down below what your favorite part of the video was, what your favorite deal was. And yeah, man, we'll see you in the next video.